Hi, I've got 2 new pans I'm going to wash and show you how to do it this morning. So this pan here is dirtier than the one that I showed you yesterday. It's got oil in the bottom of it, and it's got too much. We don't want to leave all of that there. And it's got some stuff that's scraped on, but as you can see, it doesn't stick on very much because the pan has been seasoned and coated with oil before. So I'm going to scrape all this out and put it in the garbage. Okay, so I was interrupted. I'm back now. So I scraped all of the bits of garbage, the bits of oil and gristle into the garbage. And now I'm going to take the pan over and just rinse it out. And I'll need like a scrub brush or a scratch pad or something to loosen the bits. I was reading some comments that said that people just use paper towels, but I don't think that for my cooking, paper towels would usually be enough to get out stuff, because sometimes it does stick a little bit if it's like burnt on, or if I leave the pan on for too long or forgot to turn it off. So, but it looks like this is coming out pretty easily. But I do like to scrape it. I'm gonna put it down again for just a second and clean this. Okay, this is hard to do with one hand. This pan is a lot heavier than the one I was using yesterday, even though it's smaller. So that's all I do. It's still really oily, but you can see there's bits floating around in there, and they're loose. Let's dump it out, and then bring it back over to the stove. Turn it on and let all that water dissolve while I wash this one. So this one's not as well seasoned. It takes a little more work to scrape out the stuff inside it. Make sure you have something to catch all the bits that go down the sink. You don't want that clogging your drain and getting in the trap down there. So actually that wasn't as hard as it is sometimes. This pan's it's newer than the other ones, and it's been seasoned. It's been used enough that it's starting to get oil and it's starting to not stick anymore. I didn't actually season this one when I got it because it had some oil on it already. I don't think it had been used very much though. So there's that. Just back over here to the stove. Turn that burner on. And back over to get some paper towels. It does take a little while for the water to boil off usually, so we're just going to use some paper towels like we did last time. Just wipe it off. And I'll do the same thing with this one. Looks like I missed a little bit on this pan, a little bit of egg. And the nice thing is when it's drying, you can just kind of scrape it off before you seal it with the oil. You want to scrape anything that's left on there off. And they're hot. Too hot that it's hot enough I don't want to touch them. And spray the oil again. So if you have a pan that's been used enough, like an older pan, or if you season it in the oven, then it gets that oil. It gets enough oil in it that when it heats up, the oil comes to the surface and things don't stick to it. And so that's why it's so easy to clean. That's why it's so important that you go ahead and either season your pans, get a pre-seasoned pan, or use it a lot, and at the first little while it'll stick, with the understanding that as you use it more, they will stop sticking as much. So anyway, someone asked for another video with some more instruction. I hope that helped.